Been working on this motor? Ooh. I heard something.
Yeah, it's sucking the oil up through there. It'll start spewing out this thing.
Trying to make it not have a dry start. So this is the motor that's going in the Camaro. He's got his thing all hooked up here. He made it. Put it on one of those little pallet mover things.
Let me get the 5/8 socket, and I need to kind of turn that.
We're gonna turn that oil so it don't have a dry start. Fire it. What are you doing now?
Turn this where I can cycle that oil around.
Oh.
Tell me if this crank right here is moving.
You want me to do something?
I think it's going to have some compression. Wow. Alright, I think that'll be okay. That'll be alright. I think it's going to have some compression.
Now what?
Let me take it loose. Get loose. That'll turn like that. Yeah, boy. Now. Alright, now I got oil through the system. All through the system. I'll take this back out. Put my distributor in it. Alright, now, this bag, 'cause I ain't got my, where's that ratchet at? That big ratchet with the
I don't know, babe.
orange ratchet. Definitely have to have some down.
It's turning.
I probably should have took all of them. Fan on, I'm
Getting hot.
way too hot. Yeah, boy, this is hot. Way too hot. Alright. What you have to do is get this #1 piston top dead center on compression stroke. So let me find me something to put in that hole where I can find it.
Okay.
I need a screwdriver or something where I can do it. Where is this guy? This is not exactly accurate.
Yeah, saw that. That first one's moving.
Alright.
first one's going up.
All this stuff's got to line up. You want your distributor at number 1 or as close to number 1 as you can get it. So you turn your shaft on your oil pump in order to get this lined up to where all this, when you set it down in there, because all this is going to spin and set into place.
Huh.
This is kind of, sometimes it drops right in, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it just takes a minute.
Patience.
Yeah. See, ours dropped in, but it's off because number 1 is right here. The reason number 1 is right here on mine is because this line I put in, it's just in a different spot. So I need to turn that way. Okay. So I have to turn my oil pump key, oil pump shaft in the same direction as this. I think it right there is it, baby.
Alright.
Alright, let's cross the fingers.
Toes and everything else you got.
See, I got everything marked here to where I know exactly where this has got to go. Working with it till it. Right, my first. See, I'm off that much.
Oh yeah, wow.
So I have to turn the slot back just a little bit. Yep. Turn it back just a little bit. It don't take much.
Did you make that thing or did you buy it?
I bought it. You can make them out of the shafts out of these
Yeah.
distributors. You can make one out of it. That's back when I thought I needed all that fancy stuff.
Nowadays, you'd have made you one out of the bottom of that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd have made one out of the shaft. If something happens to that, and that's what I'll do. I'll make it out of that shaft. There we go. Now, let's see. Alright, there we go. Right there, see? There's number 1.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Bad thing is, I ain't got enough. So this needs to be this way to where I can still turn it. So I need to move it just a hair. It's where I got more play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I got it to where it's. Just a hair. We just needed a hair.
So we went from racing to working on this motor. Go back in the Camaro.
Yeah, get our Camaro where we're.
Go some car shows or something.
Alright, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. Hopefully that won't go into the firewall. if I have to, I may end up having to put one of those, fix it to where it's solid, and I'll just take this off altogether. Let me turn it just back just a little bit. Turn it back the other way just a hair. I didn't turn it maybe a 16th. If I turn it that, just a gnat's bristle. As my grandpa always said, gnat's bristle. I mean, that was just, wow. Just barely turned it.
Just barely touched it.
Barely touched it. Breathed on it. There we go. There we go. There's number one. Wait a minute.
Go the wrong way.
Go back the other way.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let me see. Let me
get your thoughts straight there.
Let me get my thing here. I need to be there. And that way and go that way and that way. All right. All right, let me go back.
You went the wrong way, didn't you?
Let me go back the other way. Just a gnat's bristle.
You should have left it where it was at the first time.
A frog's hair. Like a frog's hair.
We're gonna get back to racing. We just took a break for a minute to get this together.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna build a racing motor too for that car. It needs a little more oomph to it.
Yeah.
I done some scaling on the car. After I built the car, I didn't scale it, and so I pulled the scales out, scaled the car, and it was off. It was off.
You had too much weight too, didn't you?
Yeah, I was about 300 or 400 pounds overweight. About 300 or 400 pounds overweight, and I had like 260 something pounds of left rear bite. So I had way too much bite in the left rear.
Is that making it push?
Yeah, they said it made it tight, and causes tired. I just sit down and watch some videos and stuff. A friend of mine, Jay Jones and Chad Sellers, told me I needed to scale it. They've been doing it a long time, so it's like I'm right there. It's just wow.
It won't work?
Yeah, it's gonna work. I mean, like number one is right here.
Yeah.
So I'm only going past number one.
Oh.
Like that. But the other way, I've got a ton of adjustment. Like if I want to advance or retard my timing, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So what I'll end up doing is having to go with which I can do it on this. I just move this, the vacuum advance, I just move it up and tack weld it in place. But they make these little old pieces that locks it in where it don't move.
Gotta go find Molly.
I really, to me, this is relaxing. It relaxes me. This and classical music. For real. I love Josh Groban. I'll tell you, you'd be surprised how music.
Soothes the savage soul.
I'll tell you, it really does. I can't understand what the guy's saying. He's singing in another language, but boy, it gets me all misty-eyed. It gets me all emotional. But I love it, and it does.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's that guy down the street down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy down the street. He seems antisocial. Hey, wasn't it? Is that it? It's like I keep going. I can't go that much. If you ever get to a point, you just can't, all this right here.
Like you are now?
Like I am right now. And that's what I ordered done. Ordered got it closed and just took that cap and moved the wire. It rotated the wires one hole on each wire and just done it that way. And and that would have took care of that. But I don't know.
Oh, let's do it the hard way.
Let's do it the hard way, babe. Let's do it the hard way. I love doing it the hard way.
Ooh.
I love doing it the hard way, babe. You know that.
Yeah. Let's take the long route.
Holy mokey. Holy mokey, babe.
Did you finally get it?
No.
No?
It's nowhere even close.
No, you're way off now.
Way off. But what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move the wires.
You'll take a break?
I'm just going to move the wires. And, because I think I can do that. I think, yeah, that's enough spacing right there. I can move that wire, and that'll give me all the I need. And what I should have done was took and put in different fittings back here in the back to where it would have angled those hoses straight forward, and I'd have just and been fine.
Yeah.
But, you know, oh well. Hell with it. Tell them about it, baby.
That's right. No answering the calls on the weekend. We're off work.
That's right.
There they are calling again. Hold on just a second. Oh, ah,
What?
dang, I hung up on them. What?
I've done messed up. I've done messed up for a minute. Hang on,
Okay.
let me see. Swap on the cam now. It's supposed to give you more horsepower. There's one. Make sure. Let me make sure I got you. 1, 8. This is 8. This is 8. 8. My stuff's coming off. 8. 4. 3. 4, 3, 6. We got 6 on it. 6. 6. 5. 7. And 2. Yep. See that? 2. Alright. I wonder where I can see it. That's it. 2. Alright. And what this thing does is when the thing's rotating, so it's all got to be in that order. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, let's see. Now, I want my number 1 is right. Yep, number 1 is right there. This,
I see now.
1, 8. 1, 8. 4. 3. 1, 4, 3. 1, 8, 4, 3, 6.
Yeah.
5. Pop, pop, pop.
Take them off, babe. Pop, pop.
Take them off, babe. Take it off, babe. There's 4. 4. 4.
So you got your cap where you wanted it.
Yeah, I think so. 3. I hope so. Because I don't want to move the wires and the damn. Move it all. Then the next thing is getting everything run to where it looks nice and neat as far as your wires around your exhaust and all that stuff, and getting it where it don't look like a
train wreck.
Yeah, like is it Spaghetti Junction in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and to clarify, I keep hearing that 79 Camaro, that I've got the idle too high on it. That car had been sitting for a while, so the gas in it and stuff and the spark plugs, it's all got condensation on it, and for that car to run, I turned the idle up and everything on the first start, because just like in racing, you have to rev them cars up to keep the plugs clean. I want to keep the plugs clean so the car don't die on me. So after I get all that clean and I get everything, get fresh gas and all that good stuff in it, get everything set up and the way I want it on the car, then I'm going to turn the idle back down to what it's supposed to be. Anyway, I keep hearing that your idle's too high. I know, and I just don't like the car sitting there just building up on them plugs when it's just because you can actually run them a little bit performance motors too low on RPMs, which that's not a performance motor, and it just it dirties up your plugs, so whenever you stomp the gas, you got that boom, that stumble or a crack and pop and all that stuff because your plugs are dirty. Anyway, we all have a different opinion. That's a good thing about America.
Yep. Oh,
what'd you do?
About dropped it.
Oh my God. Let's see. All right, there's my plug wires, baby.
What's wrong?
That car's
Not tightening down. Uh-oh.
Yep.
After you just went through all that work.
Oh Lord, this strip. Well, I'm put some glue on it and run it back down in there, and I didn't even tighten it. Just plastic. Gotta love plastic, baby.
That ain't gonna tighten down.
No, I'll fix it to where it'll tighten. I hope it's down. Yeah, it's on there. All right, there's that. No, he ain't messed it back yet, but he will. So there we go. There's our. Now what I do to get all this straightened up. All right, so you got all your even numbers on this side, odd on that side. So what you'll do is you'll say, like here's 7, it'll go on that side. 7, what is that? 5, that'll go on that side.
Yeah. That's 6.
6, it'll come on this side.
That's 3.
3, it'll go to the other side. On the other side. So you got to figure out how to run them to where they all look nice and neat. 3, 4, 8, all that's right. There's 1, which will go on the other side. So it'll have
2 is over here, I think.
Yeah, there's 2 right there. 2. So 1's got to go back across over the other way.
Oh,
7. Let's see where we at. There it is. There's our last one.
Yeah.
What number?
6.
6.
Mm-hmm.
6. Boy, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
I may even have to move the wires around to get them to where I may have a long, short, and all that stuff. So
Lord mercy.
Yeah, it's a balancing act there, babe. Anyway.
I will go over here and paint on my trash can.
Okay.
About ready?
Yeah, just about there, babe. Electric fan. Be safer.
Yeah. That ain't gonna fly off, is it?
It ain't gonna fly off. It'll be bolted on, but I mean, you don't want nobody putting their hands right in there. That is for sure.
We're gonna crank this thing up. It ain't gonna come flying off of this stand when we crank it up, is it?
What now?
It ain't gonna come flying off of this stand when you crank it up.
Unless there's an act of God where all this breaks, it shouldn't.
It ain't gonna take off on them wheels and start running out in the yard.
Oh no, it ain't gonna do that. No, it ain't gonna do that, babe. That'd be kind of like another act of God type deal.
You need a stop for the wheel.
No, it's gonna be all right there, my love. It'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. Get this tighten up.
Well, I'm excited.
You excited? Yeah, me too, babe. I really hope it works. I really do. I hope it works. It should do just fine.
Yeah. Is that a 350?
383.
383.
Yeah. 383 though, baby. 383 stroke 'em. Stroke it. Stroke it. Stroke it. What's that dude saying? Stroke it?
Yeah.
Stroke it. Stroke it to the left. Stroke it to the right. Stroking to my woman. Every single night we be stroking. We be stroking. What is it, babe?
Nothing. Getting out in front of them pipes in case fire shoots out of them.
You got in front of the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, babe. Let's see, let me think for a minute.
Okay. Woo!
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Doesn't happen to me neither. Come here, Molly. Come here, girl. Let me hold you. I think it's going to scare you to death. It's going to scare me to death, too.
I'm going to put a little bit. That's probably a lot.
I smell it.
Enough to them cause an explosion.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
What? I'm talking
Where's
about
your fire extinguisher?
I'm talking about a damn. There we go, baby. We'll get that over out of the way. Alright, here it goes.
I still think you need a stop behind it.
See that? It's almost in time. It is so close. That's close. Wow. Timing is close. That baby's ready. She's ready to fire. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Let me get this here. She's ready to fire. You know, it didn't go, I can stand that when people do that. They'll sit there and just, woo, 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 woo. My dad would do that and it just killed me. I'd go, dang, Dad, let's get this thing. Oh, it just, Dad. Oh, mate, I miss him so much. I need some thick, where's my little clamps?
Yeah, I have no idea.
For that thing. For that thing will come right off there.
Clamps for what?
When that stuff scatters from one end to the next.
Yeah, yeah, you do. Damn. I told you I'd scream. Woo! You need something? Can I do something for you? Oh! Shoot. It's on fire.
I'm done.
Yeah.
It's got to go more that way. And I don't have enough.
You don't have enough space.
Yeah, I got to go that way more.
Come here, Molly. Over here, baby. Come here. Molly. Come here. Molly. That's what I was afraid of.
Wrong way there. I'll have to start all over. Start all over now. I might get it all fucked up.
You had to swap it so many times, you know.
Yeah, I've done got enough stuff now. I have to go back and check all the wires and
Yeah.
all that, 'cause it's done.
You need to take a break.
Yeah, it's done out of.
Out
Let
of
me do
time.
one thing, and I'm gonna find my button tomorrow.
Yeah. Be easier for you.
Blessing. Let me get this over here on number 1. That's when I know.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to reach all that. What you need?
All I gotta do is just bump it.
Ooh, watch that fan.
There it went. On top dead center there. Top dead center. I'll have to start all over.
All right.
We're done.
All right.
I'll unplug it. I'll unhook everything.
Try again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll get these.
Or later tonight.
I'll get everything put back. Me getting pretty science, babe. No.
So it was 180 degrees out.
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand how it was 180 degrees out.
It's been maybe the problem the whole time. Maybe. I don't know. Since you put the new one on. I don't know. No, I thought it was on fire the other day.
Me and you both, I guess.
But, I don't know. We'll see. Every time I video, it goes wrong. So, we're not going to video it. Crank it, and then we'll crank it afterwards.
I don't understand what happened. I really don't, babe.
I don't know. It all goes south when I start videoing.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. There's some weird stuff goes on that shouldn't go on for real.
Yeah. It's been a process. Let's see if it works this time.
I don't understand.
I don't either. I got my fingers crossed.
You do? I got everything crossed.
Oh! Wow. Okay. Well, it fired.
Yeah, buddy, she sounds rough. All right, here we go.
What I need to do, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. You gotta tell me.
Oh, it ain't you, babe. Shut this thing off. Shut that damn thing off. There she is.
Is that better?
Yeah, boy.
What'd you do?
I didn't have the plug in it.
Didn't have a plug in it.
Didn't have a plug in it. Yeah.
That's because you're too excited about it cranking. You're gonna fire up.
I ain't got much gas, but I think it's enough in there.
You think it's enough to fire it up?
I think so.
Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that the safety thing inside it?
Yeah.
Good gosh.
I think he's enough that these.
I hope
maybe
so.
A cup full.
Yeah.
Cup full.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I hope so.
All right. Let me turn it back on.
Yeah.
383. It's a 383. It's got an Urson cam in it. PBM Urson cam. Got about, I'm trying to remember how much lift it had. Got about 500, 600 lift. It's right at, it's about 500 and something, almost 600 lift. 550, 580, something lift, something like that. It's a hydraulic roller cam. 294, 296 on the intake, 304, 306 on the exhaust. It's got 1.6 rockers, roller rockers on the intake, 1.5 on the exhaust. And wow, and it's about 11 to 1 compression, pump gas, aluminum heads, 750 dual pumper carburetor. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Ready?
Yeah. Woo! Holy cow.
Uh-oh. You Mustang boys better watch out. There's a 70 Camaro. Yeah, them Mustang boys better watch out.
Let's go on in that.
Going in that 70 Camaro right there.
All right. I lost one. Yeah.
Wow.
And you built the holder thing and the engine stand and the engine and everything.
I built it all.
Yeah. Engine stand, everything. Hooked it all up. Took it out. What did this come out of?
70 Camaro. Oh, this motor?
Yeah.
I
What was this?
don't remember.
You remember where we got it from? You just had some block and stuff and you just built it?
The block come out of a 58 Chevrolet. The crank rods and pistons, they come out of another motor that was built. So I just put that bottom end in this block.
Huh.
This
Okay.
block was already bored 30 over, and I just transferred that stuff out of that other block because that other block had some issues. So I transferred that bottom end into this block, and then the heads come off the 350. They're Edelbrock heads, flat top pistons. Like I said, it's 11 to 1 compression. Did you see that throttle response?
I saw that.
Good God.
Yeah. So
Wow. So I'll definitely have to take it easy in that car.
yeah. So the next thing is putting it in the car, right?
Yeah, it's got the car has a 373 rear, limited slip, positive limited slip, 4-speed transmission, 383 stroker motor.
Hit that like, hit that subscribe.
Good God.